If you're one of those people who can only get something done if you promise to someone else, then I really hope that Rosie's breakthrough can help you in your process. In case you're new here, hi, my name is Danagold. I'm a career coach. I mostly talk about career clarity, but also other career-related topics. In this series of videos, I'm sharing real breakthroughs from real clients so you can basically take them, see if you can find your story with their story, and see how you can benefit from it. And before we begin, let me know at any point if this video has been helpful for you and if you want me to make more of this. Well, let's begin. Okay, so I want you to meet Rosie. This is Rosie. She has beautiful hair. She's 31 years old. She has one son. She works full-time, and her relationship status is it's complicated. Her official reason for coaching is that she wants to change her job, and also that she does not know what she wants to do. Now, some of the problems that we discovered during our session was that she only gets things done if she promises to someone else and not to herself. So we have here only external accountability. Her second problem is that even though she doesn't do things, she still gets stressed and anxiety around them, and she cannot even relax because she always has in her mind that other things need to get done. So 2, can't relax. And number 3, which is crossing things off her to-do list, does not actually help her and does not motivate her at all. Now, in coaching, before we even suggest something or before we jump on the first thing that the client says and decide that this is his problem and this is what we need to fix, we actually spend a lot of the first session just gathering data and understanding what is really the issue, like what is the essence of the issue, what lies beneath it all. So she started by telling me about everything that's been going on in her life. And she's in one of those seasons where there's a lot going on in a lot of areas in her life. So she has problems with her relationship, she has problems with her job, and probably some other things that we also didn't cover. And she also mentioned that she used to do some coaching before she met me about half a year ago, but nothing really worked. We spent the whole session really just talking, getting to know her, understanding her issues, understanding why it's even bothering her, because she told me that she was like this throughout her whole life. So basically, why is it something that is bothering you right now? And with all of that, basically her main problem right now, right at this moment, is that she has so many things going on inside her head that she just doesn't know what to do first. So she has a lot of things that need to be taken care of, but which one is most important? All of them are important, but which one is more important? And when you find yourself in those types of situations where everything feels so overwhelming, you don't know what to do first, it can be very scary to deal with it. And it can also, every decision has some sort of a weight to it. So if I were to decide to work on my career, even inside my career, there are a lot of different variables. Which one of them do I decide to do first? So when we talked a little bit more about her career, she tells me that she's basically working with people. One of her major issues is that she cannot really get anything done unless she promises someone else. So this was the point that I asked her, well, when did it start to become a problem? Because she told me that she was like that throughout her whole life. And we continued talking about those things. Near the end of the session, I told her, well, look, I think I have an idea where we can go from here, but I have two main roads, and I would love to hear what you're thinking basically and how we can address it. So, road number one was, let's tackle the main issue first, like the biggest thing that is sitting on top of your mind and doesn't let you sleep at night. It's the first thing you wake up and you think about. And the second thing is, maybe we can choose small items that we can tackle with them and really cross them off. Now, at that point, while I'm saying that, I remember that she told me at the beginning of the session that crossing things off her to-do list does not excite her, does not motivate her. So I realized, okay, well, that means that Rosie, that will not help her. And true enough, when she talks about it, she tells me, look, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to decide. This was basically my problem with my former coach, that he told me, you have to decide. You have to decide on something and just stick with it. And I couldn't decide. Now, a side note, that coach was actually right, because he told her it doesn't matter what you decide as long as you decide and do it, which is correct. But she was so overwhelmed that she couldn't decide. So it doesn't really help her to think that this is the only way that we're gonna go, and this is the only way that this is how coaching is made. That the client has to choose everything. Obviously, the client chooses what he wants and what he will do. I am not living with the client. I am not accountable to everything that he does. But maybe I can help her choose so she can begin, so she can start to move forward and does not feel stuck all the time. Now, Rosie was in a state of anxiety. Yeah, we all know this word, right? And basically, anxiety means she has too many options, can't choose. So at that point, I decided to ask her, can I make a suggestion? And she said yes. I told her, what if we will just start with the major thing? And let's just start working on that. What do you think? She said, okay, let's do it. So I asked her, well, what is the thing that really keeps you up at night? What is the first thing that you think about when you wake up in the morning? And for some reason, I thought for sure that she's gonna tell me that it's the state of her house, because she told me that everything is messy and she cannot really focus. This wasn't actually the thing that kept her busy, the thing that kept her mind occupied. Actually, the thing was her job. She felt like she was underperforming. And at this point, I really understood something about Rosie while she was talking, because basically what happened is that the way that she is now is not the way that she thinks she needs to be. This is, friends, what we call a misalignment. I asked her if it's okay that just for now, just for this first period in her life, we can really just focus on getting things done. And she asked, well, yeah. She told me, well, yeah, of course, this is my main problem. So I told her, well, why not use the external accountability as something that will motivate you to do the things that you need to get done for your job, so you will get to keep your current job. The most important thing right now for Rosie is basically to start feeling like she's on top of things again. So the way that she's gonna get there, even though if it's not exactly the way that she thinks she needs to do, it doesn't really matter as long as she gets things done. And here I just want to state again that her previous coach was actually right, because it doesn't matter what she picks as long as she picks. But if she can't pick, maybe I can help her pick, and then she can begin. And also, when you think about that, picking means that she needs to be accountable for herself, because he told her, well, you have to pick. If she picks something and then no one checks her, which is what usually happens when you decide something for yourself, then she is not accountable. But here we just got rid of this by picking something and just starting and using what she already knows that works, so she can start to feel on top of things again, and she can start getting her life back together. And then after that, she will be able to really do what she wanted to do at the beginning, her main focus why she came into coaching, which is to change her job and to really discover more what to do, what she wants to do in her life. And at the end of the session, I always ask my clients what was their takeaway. And her takeaway was that she knew that, but it reminded her that not everybody is the same. Not everybody uses it the same way. And it's okay if she needs to have external accountability in order to achieve things, as long as she can really get it. It doesn't hurt anyone, and it actually makes her job much better. So why not use it? Just because someone once told you that you have to have internal accountability, that doesn't make any sense. We all are different. We all are acting in a different way. And this is basically why there is no real one-step solution that fits all. Like, probably some of you are listening to this video and thinking to yourself, well, you didn't solve my problem. Well, yeah, shit, obviously, because you don't face the same problem that Rosie did. But maybe you can take pieces of Rosie's story and combine them into yours and really just start seeing how the things are working in your life. Why is the reason that you're doing what you're doing? Maybe you are also in some kind of a misalignment with how you act and how you think that you need to act. One last thing is that I am a firm believer in use what you got, okay? If you know that something is working for you, then use it. There is no reason for changing things that work. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope that it helped you. And please, please, please let me know if you find it useful, and if not, and if you have other problems that you want me to talk about, and write them in the comments below, so I will basically know whether I should create more videos like this, less videos like this. Maybe you have a procrastination problem. Maybe you want more career alignment. I don't know. Send me a message. You can also find me on other social medias. All the links are down below. And yeah, I didn't say it, but subscribe, do the, the bell thing, blah, 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 everything. Okay, guys, see you next time. Bye.